Do you slide on all your nights like this? Do you try on all your nights?
Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to another video. In this week's video, I'm going to be doing a makeup routine. I did one of these a while back, but I just wanted to kind of update it. And also, since I'm in Illinois right now, we're basically like snowed in, and so like there's nothing to do, and it's like so cold. So I was like, why not just do an updated makeup routine? I posted one like a while back, maybe in like April, I want to say. I'm not sure, but I've changed up a few things in a few of my products. So if you watch that one, this one is kind of different. But yeah, I'm going to show you how to do this makeup look, and that's basically it. So keep watching. Okay, so now that you're up close and personal, I'm going to show you the first thing I do. But before I start my makeup, I always moisturize. I'm going to be using this Snail Rescue Moisturizer. I usually use the CosRX Snail Lotion, but I'm at home, like Illinois right now, and I don't have that with me because I couldn't take it on the plane, so we're just going to use this one instead. But yeah, I always moisturize first just so we can have a nice plump base to work with. And then when I moisturize first, it makes it it makes sure that my skin isn't dry, so then the makeup doesn't look cakey after I put it on. So moisturize, don't forget your neck. Okay, so after I moisturize, the first thing I do is foundation. I'm pretty sure in the last video I used the Charlotte Tilbury Flawless Base, whatever it's called. I don't use that anymore, only because I just like the way that this foundation I'm about to show you wears a little bit better. I feel like Charlotte Tilbury is good for just like days when you just want to look like you don't have any makeup on. But this is like my I wouldn't say every day, but when I just want to look cute, this is what I wear. I know it's like a lot for some people, but I like it. I like to be glam most of the time, so this is what I do. I use this NARS foundation. I don't know which one this is. This is the NARS Soft Matte Complete Foundation. It's quite dirty. I've had this for a while. It's a really large bottle, if you can tell. Let's wipe it off. It's almost time for me to get a new one. I'm probably going to get a little bit of a lighter shade this time because this one was really good for the summer, but now that it's not the summer anymore, I don't have as much of a tan, so it's a little bit too dark right now. But I do need to do a little bit of a Sephora restock. But this is in the shade, I don't know how to pronounce that, but it's Deep 3. I'll put the actual name on the screen. But I just do, I forgot primer. Guys, I'm getting excited. I haven't done my makeup in a while because we've been on winter break. Primer, Milk Hydro Grip. I've been using this as long as I can remember. I don't really know how well it works because I haven't really used any other primer. But, I mean, I like it. I like the fact that it's sticky after you apply it, because I feel like in my head, I feel like that's what makes the makeup stick so long. Like this makeup that I'm about to show you, the look I do, lasts so long and it never creases, it never looks cakey. This is the makeup routine for me. Then we're gonna go in with our foundation. I just do 3 generous drops of this foundation. You can see it's a little bit too dark right now, but we're gonna make it work with some concealer. So those are my 3 generous drops, and then I go in with this brush from Real Techniques. It's a 200 brush. This is the Expert Face brush. And then I just blend this out. Okay. So now that I've finished my foundation and it's nice and blended, I go all the way up to this part of my ear, and then I go all the way down to a little bit of my neck. But I fixed that. It's looking a little weird right now, but we go back in and we fix everything. Okay, so next I'm gonna use 2 concealers. One is for correcting, one is for brightening. This one is for correcting. This is the NARS Radiant Cream Concealer. This is my favorite concealer ever. I've been using this probably like since I started doing my makeup. Jackie Anna put me on this, I feel like. Jackie Anna put me on everything. That's the only reason I know how to do makeup. But anyway, this is the shade Medium Dark 3, Amande. And then this is the Tarte Ultra Creamy Shape Tape in the shade Tan Deep Sand 475. So I go in with this first, and I just do like a nice little triangle here. And then I have to show you the trick. Now that we have finished the concealer, you let it sit. I let it sit for like a good minute or two. Just like until you feel like it's ready. This, while we let the concealer sit, is gonna give you more coverage. And yeah, that's why I let it sit, because it just gives you more coverage. And then it makes it look more flawless when you have more coverage. Okay, so I've let the concealer sit for a little bit, and so for this one, I'm gonna go over it. I'm gonna blend it out. I mean, with this brush from Real Techniques as well. This is called the Deluxe Crease Brush, and this is number 300. And so basically, I just kind of blend out. I like blend out the edges first, so it can, you know, be seamless. And then after I feel like that's blended, I just kind of tap underneath the eye so you don't blend out too much of the product. Because if you blend out, then there's no point of putting it on. So I'm just tapping very lightly just to blend it. And then I look like that. Okay, and then after I blended that out, I don't blend my nose all the way just because it gives me a guide of where to contour. But after I do that, I just take this shade that's obviously like way lighter than my foundation shade and my regular contour shade, and I put it literally only on like the most inner part of my under eyes. And I let that sit for a good minute as well. And then I but I only do a little bit on my nose because this concealer is like crazy. But while I let that sit, I do my brows. I do my brows kind of like in a weird way. So I just take any like hair gel or anything. I don't really use like a brow product. Sometimes I use hairspray, sometimes I use like just an gel. This is just a edge tamer. But these work better than brow products to me because they're meant for like coarser hair. So this is literally just, it's literally just called edge tamer. I don't know if it's gonna focus. I just brush them up. And now recently, since I've been doing them a little, like leaving them a little bit like fluffier, I guess you could say, than I usually do, I just take this I take a black eyeliner, eyebrow pencil, whatever, and then I just kind of fill it in just at the bottom though, because if I go all the way, it's too dark. Okay, yeah, they look good. So after I do that, I go in with a powder puff and my setting powder, and I set them. I'm gonna use a new one. I literally just take a little bit of powder, like just what's in the top. Oh, that's literally nothing. A little bit, and then I just go over like that because I want them to like look a little bit more like they're on my face. And that's how I do my eyebrows. Nothing crazy. But now that that's done, I'm gonna blend in my concealer. And I use this fluffier brush. Wow, I'm a beauty guru. This fluffy brush by Real Techniques. This is a setting brush. and I use it just to blend out this part. I look a little bit crazy on camera, but I promise you it gets better. So after I do my concealer, I go ahead and I do my cream contour, because you're supposed to do all your cream products first. So I do my cream contour. I usually just do cream contour on my nose because I don't really contour the rest of my face. I just use bronzer. I don't really know how to explain the way I contour my nose. I just kind of... Oh, this is Toffee Teas Freestyle Cream Bronzer by Fenty Beauty. Probably one of my favorite makeup brands. Most of my makeup is from Fenty or NARS, I'd say. And then this is a Luxe Brow Light brush. I don't know. Oh, Brow Light brush. I don't know where I got this from, but it's just really good for contouring my nose. That's basically really all I do to contour my nose. I just go down the middle or down the sides, and then I go over and then under. And then, I know this looks crazy, but it'll get better. So after I do that, I go and I set. If you have a cream brush, this would be where you do that. I don't have a cream brush. So I just set my under eyes. Well, I set my whole face. So I take a little bit first, and then I blend that out or whatever. And then after I do it like that, like a little bit of powder, I go in and I like bake it. This is how I do my bake. I do under my eyes, the sides of my nose, under my chin, a little bit on my upper lip, and then my forehead. I feel like those are the spots that get greasy the most for me. So I leave this on for a hot second. I don't usually do anything while this is happening, but actually, yes, I do. I take my lashes and I put the glue on them so they can be ready, because after this, I can just speed through my routine. I don't know what lashes these are. I wore these for Summer Smash and I love them. I wore them a couple of times actually. They're pretty dramatic. They're not like crazy, but they're dramatic, I'm not gonna lie. But I like them, I don't really care. Now that I am ready to wipe this off, I take this blush. This brush, I don't know what brush this is. I don't know, but it looks like this. It looks like this. You know, I used to think that they just did that for like fun, but now I realize that it literally won't focus. I just wipe this off. Okay. So once I'm done with that, I go in with my Fenty Beauty bronzer. This is the Sunstalker Instant Warmth Bronzer in the shade Thick Mint. No, this is not the right one. Oh no, did I bring the wrong one? Oh no. Oh wait, this is the same one. I swear this one looks darker. Because I have this one. You can tell I like this product. And I have this one. But literally, even on camera, it looks darker. That's so weird. I'm gonna use this one. This is probably my favorite like makeup product ever. Like once I started using this, is really when my makeup elevated. I'm using this bronzer brush. I don't know where it's from. And I just tap it on the sides. I go like a 3. A Sephora employee told me that you go like a 3 on the side of your face. And she said tap, don't swipe, because if you swipe, then it'll wipe off the product underneath. So that's literally what I do. Oh, this is my favorite. Like, look at that. Like, that just elevated my entire face. After I do that, I go in with this NARS. I don't know what this is called. It doesn't have a name on it. I don't know what this is, but whatever it is, it's in the shade Laguna. I'm pretty sure I got this as a sample, but I love to use it. So then I go in with the same brush that I used for my lighter shade of concealer, and I just use this a little bit and then I tap it off, and I just use that to kind of finish up with my under eyes and all the areas that I baked. After I do that, I go in with my eyeliner. I only do eyeliner if I'm using strip lashes. If I'm using lash clusters or if I have on extensions, I don't do liner. So I just line. I do a little wing, and then hold on, I can't see. I don't know what this is. Just a bedazzled eyeliner. I literally buy any eyeliner because I feel like they all work the same. Oh, I have a sore eyelash that hurt really badly. And so then after I do that, I have to do my other eye, but I'm just showing you. I go in with this black pencil eyeliner. I found the sharpener. So I just take this and I go underneath, like that. And then I just do that on both sides. After I do my eyeliner, I just go ahead and I put my lashes on. If you want to know what lash glue I use the pink one by Duo. I've literally been using this since I was 9 because I used it for like competition. I've been using that glue for so long. Like, it's the only lash glue I'll ever use because, like, if it's not broken, why fix it? The lashes, they're big, but I like them, and they're not really long. They're just like fluffy. I don't wear these every day, but like when I'm doing this look, I usually just wear them. I don't know, I like it. If you are a mascara girly, do you? Like, hello? After I do that, I go ahead and I take any mascara. Right now I have the Great Lash by Maybelline in this shade. I think this is the one that's like the blackest black or whatever. And then I just kind of do my bottom lashes. Okay, so then after I do that, I kind of just like set my nose contour. I don't know if this is really setting it, but I used that bronzer, my powder bronzer from Fenty, and then I just kind of outline the parts that I contoured. And then after I do that, I go in with this blush. This blush is from Milani. I'm pretty sure it's like the baked blush or whatever. I just use like any brush when I'm doing this because I don't really care. And then I just go on my cheeks. I put on, and then I do literally the tiniest bit on my nose, and then Jackie Anna told me to put a little bit on my forehead. I don't know why she told me to do that, but I just listen. And then if I do too much, I go in with my bronzer brush that I used, and I just go like this. Last finishing touches, I go in with this highlight from MAC. This is it's the Skin Finish. This is called Soft and Gentle, and I use this brush from, this is just from a makeup kit, I don't know. And I do my nose. And then I do my inner corner of my eye. I don't put highlight on my cheeks just because I've never really known how to make it look good, so I just don't. And then after I do that, I go back in with my liquid eyeliner, and I just go and do like the inner corners of my eyes. And then last thing I do is I do my lips. So for my lips, I use this brown lip pencil. It's just from a beauty supply store, so I don't know what brand it is. Oh, this is Wet n Wild in the shade, I don't know what shade it is, but it's just Wet n Wild. It's brown, nothing too serious. And then I gently line my lips, and then I go in with this NYX Butter Gloss in the shade Spiked Toffee. And then I go in with this Fenty Beauty Gloss. I need to get a new one of these as well. And then I go in with this MAC Clear Gloss Lip Glass. And I do a little bit of this. And yeah, that's the finished look. I love doing my makeup. Okay guys, so that is the finished look. I love how it always turns out. I usually use setting spray at the end, but I literally don't have any setting spray because I couldn't bring it on the plane. So the setting spray I have is the Charlotte Tilbury one. I'm gonna put a picture up here and put a link to all my products in the description box down below. But yeah, that's it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you guys next week. Bye!
Do you slide on all your nights like this? Do you try on all your nights like